There is a quiet frustration many people carry every day, the feeling of being stuck in routines that no longer inspire, stuck in work that drains the soul, stuck in life, watching time move while progress feels frozen. This sense of being trapped is not just external, it settles in the mind and heart. But faith reminds us that stagnation is not a sentence, it is a signal. A signal calling for alignment, healing, and a new way forward. Through faith, awareness, and intentional renewal, what feels stuck can begin to move again. Lord, today I come before you carrying the weight of feeling stuck. Not moving forward, not moving backward, just existing in the same place. There are moments when my life feels paused, as if progress has stopped. I wake up with responsibilities but without direction. I work, I try, I endure, yet inside, something feels trapped. This feeling of being stuck has affected my motivation and my peace. Sometimes it shows up as tiredness, sometimes as frustration. Other times, it becomes self-doubt, whispering that this is all there is. I confess that this sense of stagnation has made my faith feel distant. I know you are present, yet my heart struggles to feel movement. I recognize that feeling stuck is not only about circumstances, it lives in the mind when fear replaces clarity. Psychology teaches that when the brain feels trapped, it enters a loop of survival. Thoughts repeat, hope narrows, and imagination shuts down. But you did not create me to live trapped in survival mode. Lord, I bring you my mental exhaustion and emotional heaviness, the feeling of being overwhelmed by routine and responsibility, the pressure of work that no longer aligns with who I am becoming, the fear that changing direction might cost too much. I have stayed where I am out of fear, not peace. I admit that sometimes I confuse stability with safety. I remain in places that drain me because they feel familiar. Yet inside, my soul longs for growth, purpose, and meaning. I ask you to help me see clearly what is holding me back. Reveal whether my stagnation comes from fear, fatigue, or unhealed wounds. When life feels stuck, my thoughts become heavy. I replay the same worries and imagine the same outcomes. Anxiety grows when the future feels closed. Help me interrupt these mental cycles with truth and faith. Renew my mind so it no longer feels imprisoned by limitation. Lord, teach me that being stuck does not mean I am broken. It means something inside me is asking for attention and healing. Sometimes stagnation is not punishment, but preparation. A pause before transformation. A moment where you realign my heart before moving my feet. I surrender the belief that my value is tied to my position or productivity. I release the shame of not being where I thought I would be. Help me forgive myself for the time I believe I have lost. Nothing offered to you is wasted, not even waiting. Even now, you are working beneath what I cannot see. As I pray, I invite your peace into my nervous system. Calm the urgency that keeps me tense and restless. Restore my ability to imagine a future again. Let hope return gently, without pressure or force. Remind me that movement begins internally before it shows externally. I choose to trust that you are not finished with me. My life is not delayed beyond redemption. My work is not meaningless, even if it feels heavy. My story is still unfolding, even if the chapter feels slow. I remain here, open, willing, and ready for renewal. Lord, I ask you to gently loosen what feels locked inside me. Where fear has tightened my choices, bring courage. Where disappointment has numbed my desire, bring renewal. Where routine has replaced purpose, awaken vision again. I trust that you open doors no human effort can force. Help me understand that feeling stuck does not mean movement is impossible. Sometimes it means my soul needs alignment before action. Psychology reminds me that clarity returns when safety is restored. Faith reminds me that safety begins in trusting you. Restore my sense of inner safety so growth can begin again. Teach me to take one step without needing the full map. Show me that progress is built through small, faithful decisions. Release me from the pressure of needing immediate results. Help me honor process instead of resisting it. Even slow movement is movement when guided by you. Lord, I surrender my fear of change, fear of failure, fear of disappointing others, fear of leaving what is familiar, even when it drains me. Replace fear with discernment, not impulsiveness, but wisdom. When my work feels meaningless, reconnect me to purpose. When my days feel repetitive, remind me that consistency still matters. Not every season is for visibility. Some are for strengthening roots. Help me see value in preparation, not just outcome. You are shaping me even when life feels still. Heal the parts of me that associate rest with guilt and growth with pressure. Teach me balance, not burnout, flow, not force. Let my progress come from peace, not panic. Lord, renew my motivation from the inside out, not driven by fear of being left behind, but inspired by clarity and calling. Let my actions align with who you are shaping me to become. I trust that alignment creates momentum naturally. When I feel trapped mentally, slow my thoughts. Break cycles of overthinking and self-criticism. Replace inner noise with gentle direction. Let my mind become a place of cooperation, not conflict. I choose clarity over chaos. I release comparison and timelines that are not mine. My journey does not need to look like anyone else's. I am allowed to grow at my own pace. I am allowed to change direction. I am allowed to want more without guilt. Lord, remind me that you specialize in new beginnings. What feels stagnant to me is not stagnant to you. You create pathways where none seem visible. You restore movement where hope feels frozen. I trust you to guide me forward, step by step. As I complete this prayer, I choose trust over frustration, hope over heaviness, faith over fear. I believe that this season is shifting, even quietly. I receive peace where I once felt trapped. If you're feeling stuck in life, stuck at work, or mentally exhausted from repeating the same patterns, this prayer is for you. Faith and psychology remind us that emotional blocks, burnout, and lack of clarity are not failures. They are signals for healing and realignment. Stay connected to this channel for more prayers for emotional healing, mental clarity, motivation, and spiritual growth. Subscribe to Signs from Heaven for content that brings peace, direction, and inner restoration. You are not behind, you are becoming. And more guidance is coming.